Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're making strawberry jam. I was out again at the farmer's market today, and I got a nice big flat of 6 pints of strawberries, and I'm going to prepare these to make jam tomorrow. All I'm going to do is just cut these little tops off, and I'm going to slice these strawberries up, and then I'm going to mash them and put them in the fridge to juice up for tomorrow. It's that time of year again, folks. Canning. And I haven't made strawberry jam in a while, eh, dear? Would you folks look at this? Gracie, do you want a piece of strawberry? We're just going to give you a little trial because... There you go. I think she's a vegetarian. Okay, so as I'm slicing these berries, I'm just going to take my handy dandy old potato masher and just give them a mash down. We want to get the juices flowing, and these are not uber ripe, so... And I'm just going to continue to do this until I have done all these strawberries, and I'll put them in the fridge, and tomorrow we'll make jam. Okay, so here's our canner pot again, a nice heavy bottom saucepan. Here's our crushed strawberries. And you do not double recipes, especially when you're working with Certo. So I'm out of my homemade pectin. I'll be making more when the apples are ready. So I'm going to be using 1 pouch of liquid Certo, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 7 cups of sugar, and 3 3/4 cups of berries. Let's get started. Okay, let's get our lemon juice and our berries. 1, 2, 3, and 3/4. And now we're going to add our sugar. This is organic cane sugar that I get from Costco. And now we're just going to bring this up to a boil. Okay, so I got to tell you folks, Papa does not like chunks in his strawberry jam. And the strawberry jam is pretty much his because that's what he likes. So I'm just taking the hand blender and breaking it up for him. Okay folks, so our jam has been boiling for 1 minute. And now we're going to remove it. Now I had it over on the bigger burner because I wanted it at a good rolling boil. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take it off the heat, and we're just going to squeeze that all in there. You want to get every last little drop. And now we're just going to stir this in for 1 to 7 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so our jars are in the oven, and I'm going to take out several at a time. We have our lids in hot tap water. They've been washed and rinsed. We have our rings, and we have our boil bath canner going, so let's bottle this up just to the bottom of the funnel. I know a couple of sons that are going to be really happy to get a jar or two of this at Christmas time. Wipe the rims of your jars. If you notice, even with the funnel, sometimes you'll get a bit of jam on the ring, on the threads, and on the rim. So we always, it's hot. Always wipe the rims and the rings, especially when you're working with something this sticky. And into the canner it goes. And when we've got everything in the canner, we'll be back. Now both pints and half pints are to be, sorry about the stain. Pints and half pints are to be processed in a boil bath canner for 10 minutes. If you're actually making quarts, I'd do it for 15. Okay, so we have 13 half pints of the strawberry jam. 1 pint for the fridge for Papa, because you know I can't put them all away. And 2 pints for my sons. Now, I'm going to tell you something about these. These are jars with handles on them. Now, it says right on the jar, not to be used for canning. However, and I would tell you, do not use these in a pressure canner. This is actually would be considered, if the canner or jar had a brain, this would be considered a flaw and would probably break in the canner. But because these were only canned for 10 minutes in a water bath canner, I felt it was safe to put these in these jars. These are Christmas gifts for my sons. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, yes, it's hot work canning jam in the summertime, but in the winter, you're gonna feel really warm when you spread that on a slice of homemade toasted bread. Take care, God bless.